That's a big one. Big one. Great big one. I mean, exploded it.
Drilling him at 30 yards with a recurve, dude.
Alright y'all, so before this video started, I wanted to give y'all like kind of an insight on what's all going to be going on in the video. You know, I ended up hunting, killing quite a bit of squirrels, and in this video, as you can see from the title screen, we will be turning them into some squirrel fajitas. It was personally my first time ever having it. Tyrese was the cook in this video. It was his first time ever cooking them this way. But I would rate them a 9 out of 10, and the reason why they're not a 10 out of 10 is because he didn't get all the bones out. You got to make sure you get all the bones out, of course. I almost died like 2 times eating them. But yeah, long story short, we turned them into some chicken fajitas. And also, I ended up killing a squirrel in this video that said I was going to mount, and which I already did. A cakey mount, just the mount comes in today, so there'll be a video of me mounting that squirrel. For the first time ever, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I figured I'd give y'all some insight because this video is going to kind of seem like it's all over the place, but more or less the video is based on us cooking squirrel fajitas. But I figured I'd add the hunt into what all clips I do have of the hunts. So with that, y'all stay tuned.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. As y'all can see, we're back in these hickory trees. It's real early right now. It just hit 5 o'clock. These are the hickory trees I hunted the other morning when them deer spooked them. The squirrels I had coming to me. There was 4 squirrels in here. And just a minute ago, I filmed 2 deer. Only 1. Well, I technically filmed 1. There was 2. But tonight, my goal is to shoot either a red squirrel, hopefully, hoping and praying for a blonde squirrel, and if I don't get either one of them, I'm going to go for a great big old gray squirrel. Hopefully within the next few days I can either shoot a great big blonde squirrel, great big red squirrel, or a gray squirrel, one of the 2. I'm going to try this self-mounting. I'm going to try to mount a squirrel myself. I've been looking at the mountain kits. They're only 90 bucks. You get everything with it. I don't have to buy a single thing. I get everything with it. I've been watching videos. I think I can do it. So I'll be making a video on that when I do harvest one that I feel like would be a pretty damn good mount. There's nuts falling everywhere, so I believe down here in this valley in front of me right here is a bunch of laid down logs and stuff. And I believe if these squirrels aren't in the tree, there's another nut, aren't in the tree right now, I believe right here before the edge of dark, they'll all start working their way back up in these valleys. But it's beautiful today. It's nice and cool. It's like 70 degrees. So, and as usual, we're hunting with the 22 caliber. The only thing different for the night's hunt is we're hunting with 26 grain JTSs. I was hunting with FXs. I ran out of them, opened a brand new pack I got off of the pellet shop, and I actually ordered 3 different kinds of pellets off of them, and they were just totally messed up. They didn't run them through a tumbler, they didn't clean them or nothing. They pretty much just slapped them ones in or something. But all 3 pellet packs that I had was like that. This is the first time I ever had an issue with buying anything off pellet shop. So I had a bunch of JTSs that's never been opened that I got off Pyramid Air, and I ended up grabbing a few packs of them. So anyway, like I say, 25.6 grain JTSs. 25.6 grain JTSs is what we're hunting with tonight. And I had to re-sight her in, but got her dial up all the way out to 50. That being said, I'm gonna sit back, shut my mouth, and here pretty soon it should turn out to be a good night. And if not, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Son of a gun, I pulled the shot. I pulled the shot, man. Alright, y'all, we got like 10 minutes of legal left. I sat back on that ridge for a while. It actually looked pretty damn light out right now, but throughout the woods it's getting pretty dark. But I sat right there towards the end and didn't see any more squirrels. But me and Dad's gonna hunt in the morning, maybe Tyrese, I don't know, but for sure me and Dad's gonna go hit some public ground. I ain't decided if I want to take this big main camera or not. When you're hunting in a grouped up bunch like that, it's just so hard. You got the camera in your way when it's your turn to shoot and everything else. I like filming with the big main camera when I'm just by my lonesome, or maybe just two of us. Last time I took this thing, it was just a hassle out there on public ground. Having to hike all them mountains and stuff. Around here I hunt the same woods over and over, so I just pretty much got used to it. So I don't know, I might take the big camera in the morning. Either way, you all find out. If it's just GoPro footage and I shot them with a GoPro, and if not, it'll be main camera and GoPro like usual. Alright y'all, I'm back in here again. This is where the other night where I come out at, I saw them squirrels. So far this morning I had a big batch of crows fly in here, and I saw 2 squirrels in one tree, which is a tree I'm sitting by right now. It's right out here in front of me. You know, long story short, the squirrels didn't act afraid, but they were jumping around on the limbs and whatnot. So I got down here close to where I last seen them, and now I'm just sitting. It's still real early in the morning, but it's going to get really windy pretty quick this morning. It's already a slight breeze coming through the woods, so stuff looking like squirrels moving in trees, but it ain't, you know what I mean? It's just breeze blowing the leaves. But hopefully we can at least get one this morning. We're going to sit back and see. Y'all stay tuned. Well, it didn't take long, y'all. I just got done doing that little interview, and I started getting the GoPro ready. Heard something, you know, crunching around in the leaves. Look, there's a big old gray squirrel come up in front of me. I dropped him. I think I'm gonna mount that squirrel. I'm gonna buy a beginner's mounting kit, and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a video on it. I think I can do it. Like I say, I've watched so many. I think I've already said this, but anyway, just in case if I didn't, I'm planning on getting a beginner's set, taxidermy set to mount a squirrel. I've been wanting a blonde squirrel or a red squirrel, but I don't think I'm gonna kill one of them ever again, it seems anyway, with the areas I've been hunting. But this one here would be pretty nice to do. So, but yeah, I just want to try to mount my own squirrel. I think it'd be pretty cool to have one and just say, you know, hey, I mounted that squirrel. And if I'm real good at it, there might be a Huntfishohio outdoors taxidermy around here. I'll quit my day job and start doing taxidermy work. Hot damn. But anyway, there's more squirrels right here, so I'm just gonna be quiet and see, hopefully some more of these squirrels move into these nut trees. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all, there he is. Ended up being a little headshot on him. But I'm gonna call it a morning. I got a lot of stuff to get done today. And I am going to taxidermy him. I'm going to go home and at least get the hide off of him and get him freezered up. I'll probably cut the hide, clean the hide, freeze the hide until the mount comes, and then like I say, I'm going to end up doing a video on it from start to finish. So y'all stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. Anyway, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to get done today, so I'll holler at y'all next time we get in the woods. We'll see you. You know, out here on another episode of what channel am I on again? This is BDO Bakery. We're gonna show you how to quarter up some squirrel. Throw them up here in the pressure cooker, get them nice and tender, and then stay tuned and we'll show you how to cook these into a world-class meal you've never had before in your life. I promise you've never had squirrel like this. Stay tuned.
What are you about to do to them, Mom?
You gotta rub them. Like that. You gotta get to know. You wanna get in there and you wanna feel where those joints come together, and that's where you wanna make your cuts. So, about right in there, that's where I make my first cut. I come on this side, cut just like that. Bam. Do the same for the other leg. Fill in there, fill right where that joint comes together. Make my first cut. That one ain't cut the same.
You'll have that on them big jobs.
I don't know what kind of knife he's using, chat. That's pretty trash.
It's awful. This is the new Huntfishohio exclusive knife. You can go to huntfishohio.com/shop if you want to pick you up one of these knives. They have the rechangeable blades. You just press that down, and you
gotta use pliers to get them out. Cause
my hands are wet. I don't want to get cut. But you just press that down. You get that blade out. If your knife's getting dull, just put a new blade in there. Once again,
we done spent
Huntfishohio.
67 squirrels with that one.
Go to huntfishohio.com/shop if you want to get one of these.
Use code BDO for 15% off.
Use code BDO to add 50% to your bill.
Yeah.
Here, let's make a couple cuts along it. And I just
Cutting the tenderloin off right now.
I just twist like that.
That's a squirrel tenderloin for what we call it. It's a backbone, but we just call it tenderloin because we don't actually be eating the ribs and all that jazz.
See, what you want to do is you want to cut these front legs off first before you do that. It makes it a lot easier. This is the first squirrel I've ever processed in my life. If you're an OG fan of the channel, you're stupid. This is the worst content you ever see in your life. Thanks for sticking out. Shout out Wayne, our one and only fan. I don't want to hear no bullcrap in the comments. That's not how you cut a squirrel. That's not how you do this. That's not how you do that. You can do it better. You post a video and you show me how to do it then. Because this is how I'm doing it. And I've been doing it like this for the last 3 days. So.
So you gonna wait to show them what all you're putting in with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ew.
We're gonna show you all one more, but this one's gonna be time lapse until he starts talking some jazz.
Here. What happened to this squirrel's leg?
Blew it off.
See, and that right there.
That's the one that caped out.
That's how you know that Trey shot a squirrel, because it's missing his leg. that's where he shoots at. Alright, now there you go.
What did he do?
I didn't cut the onion up, but
he put some onions in there, but was it a full onion?
yeah, you
Probably
want
like
to
a 4-pounder. That's some monster onions.
You want to put about
See you guys later.
Alright, see you, Bubba. Love you.
You want to put about a full onion in there. Just, it don't matter how you chop it up. This is just when you're boiling or you're pressure cooking your squirrel. This will get all that game flavor out of there and leave you with a nice, just natural taste. You'll still have the squirrel taste, but this is just that real gamey taste we'll get out of there. So I like chopping that up and putting that in there before I put any of my broth or water. I'll save this onion for when I actually go to cook it. Whereas if you fry it, you can throw it in the skillet when you're frying it. If you grill it, you can wrap it up in some tin foil, cut up a few slices of onion, throw it in there with it, and some peppers. Or, I can't tell you yet, but the recipe I'm gonna do, and you'll see.
About one more cut. He's taking it to the max line, y'all.
With this many squirrels, there's about 7 squirrels in here. I want to get right up there. And then, what I like to do, just add a little bit of flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I little bit of soul food seasoning. Just to, if I had fresh garlic, I'd chop up fresh garlic and put in there, but I don't have any fresh garlic. This is basically to take the place of the chicken broth. And that'll just help cover up that game taste.
Squirrels don't have it, don't believe in it.
It definitely does. Get you a big old knife.
There gotta be another way to get.
What hour are you putting it on?
I'm gonna do 2 hours because I did about 2 squirrels in this for half an hour, and I mean it was tender, but it wasn't like fall off the bone tender. So with this many, oh, it turned off. With this many squirrels, probably about 2.5 hours. Probably be about right. About 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
And there's about 7 of them in there. For everyone wondering, we're putting it on low. So while we're hunting tonight, they'll be cooking.
Now what I do is I start on a higher heat and let it get that fast reaction, you know what I mean? Just
Like a bass on a bed during the spawn.
and then I gradually just start dropping the heat down, dropping it down as it starting to soften up. And then when I throw the squirrel in there, when I put the squirrel in there, it's already cooked. I basically just want to get a nice brown on it, so I'll turn the heat back up a little bit, get a nice brown on the squirrel, add my fajita seasoning. You're done, boy. You start tearing them up.
How's it feel to be the worst hunter around these parts?
I killed one. Right here. I shot that. You didn't shoot anything.
Look at all the blood. That's how he soaks his blood and all.
You want the natural taste of it.
You'll never throw it in there, chat, like that. You blow somebody up. They create their own grease, do they? You didn't put no grease in.
Yeah, I did. I put oil in there.
Just a little bit, man, not much. I want it to clear up around the pan. Smells weird.
This is just veggies. Honestly, too many veggies, but it'd be alright.
That's alright. You got a fat boy standing here, buddy.
There's a lot of squirrels, so that'll do justice on covering them up.
I was gonna bring more. I brought every one I had.
Step 892. Alright, now we got our vegetables nice and cooked. We got our squirrel.
Yep, he just
All
now
shredded.
picked them off the bone. Everything is shredded, clear the bones.
Now we add our meat to brown.
The only thing he's doing now is pretty much browning it up.
And then adding the fajita seasoning and stuff.
And the seasoning and stuff.
Squirrel's already cooked. It's been cooking for the last, what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Now I just want to mix in. Remember when I said there's too many vegetables? Now I don't think it's enough vegetables. Yeah. Definitely need more vegetables. But it should be alright. That's a lot of meat, man. Like a lot. That's way too much meat. This will feed the whole neighborhood.
That's what we like to hear, chat. I'm the whole neighborhood.
For real. That is a lot of meat, chat. It looks way better than yours.
Yeah, his is all nice and neat. I just be slapping mine together.
See, you gotta learn how to plate it. That's part of owning a restaurant. I've been working in the food industry for about 34 years now.
I got him.